everyone, it's me Ice, and today I wanted to do a skincare video again. Do not worry, makeup videos will be back in a couple days. So for today's video, I'm going to use products I haven't used in a while with my nighttime routine, but I'm still going to stick with my must-haves, the Algenist Lip Collagen and the Alpine Beauty Wall Crafted actives. I swear by these and I love these so much. Products that I'll be using today is the PAULA'S Choice Advanced Replenishing Toner. Love this, by the way. I haven't used this for a long time, so we'll just revisit this. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to use Wishful. I'm going to use their hyaluronic acid, the peptides, and the honey whip moisturizer. I just haven't used this for a while, so I just wanted to see how it would look with my skin. And then of course for my eyes, I'm going to use Wishful's Eye Lift and Contour. I use this in the morning usually, so I'm going to use it tonight because I have it and I like it. I use it in the morning, so I'm going to use it again at night. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe my face. I just took a shower with the cleansing towels, the Clean Skin Club, one of their towelettes here. I'm a little wet on my face, like my corners and my hair and everything. So today I also wanted to talk about some of the things I've noticed. Being rejected and heartbreak. I know that many of you have dealt with that. I just feel like now that I am more wiser, I view rejection and heartbreak a lot differently. When I was young, I cried so hard when I got rejected. I cried so hard from heartache when someone didn't like me. It was extremely painful, and I feel like today I still go through those things, but I look at it so differently now. First of all, now I feel like now I question, you know, it's okay, like of course I'm gonna have my moments of crying, but you know, there's a quote that Drake said that his mom told him, and I follow that rule. You could look it up. It's called, I think he said, like, give a situation 72 hours and you'll get clarity. And that is a rule I follow. Anytime I feel like heartache or rejected or anything that I feel like my, you know, if my heart breaks or like I like someone, they don't like me back. Every time I go through something and I'm in that stage, I always tell myself, give it 72 hours and then you'll have clarity about what just happened. And that advice has just helped me so much. There's this boy I liked a lot, and I said, oh, let me talk to him, let me get to know him a little better. I noticed red flags. You know, I saw what he does outside of work. I see who his friends are. I see the way he speaks. I was just really analyzing him as a person. And I told myself, my heart was breaking because I said, he's the one, I want to be with him. He's the perfect guy. But there was obvious red flags right in front of me. And then it hurt so bad because I said, maybe this is just a phase. Maybe, you know, he'll get over it. You know, I'm sure he's a good guy. Lo and behold, you know, he was talking about other women. And I was heartbroken, you guys. I was so sad when I found out about that. That broke my heart. I cried, but not if I was like 16 years old. No, I had my moments of tears, but I said, you got to look at the situation. This person is showing you who they are. They're showing you what they do. Imagine if you were to actually be with him. These are the situations you're going to have to deal with. His lifestyle. Are you willing to put up with? I feel like a lot of people, you know, are willing to give up their morals to have company, to not be alone. But I have been alone for a long time and I'm comfortable with that. And that's fine, but I said, if I'm going to be with someone, I want to be with the right person. And, you know, I had my moments of, I was hurting, I questioned, like, why is this happening? You know, I want to be with someone. This is the guy I want to be with. But I said, but you have to see, he's showing you who he is. He's showing you what he does. Do you align with that? And I told myself, no, then he's not the one for you. It was so difficult. It took me like under a week to accept. You have to accept the fact that this is not the right person for you. You want someone who's going to align with you, who you have something in common with. We're complete polar opposites. But you know, I'm just grateful that I got to know him first before I even dove in and just spilled my heart. I was like, let me try to get to know this person. And now I got my answer. Yes, you guys, it was difficult. It was really hard to accept because I gave him the benefit of a doubt. And to make it even more clearer that he wasn't the one, he said he was going to be somewhere on a particular day that me and a few other people were going to be. I said, we'll see you there. You're going to be there, right? He said, I'll be there. Lo and behold, he did not show up. There you go. I said, he's not the one. He just showed you he will not show up. He will not show up for you. If you were with this person, he will not show up at all. Maybe not even at the altar. So be grateful. He's showing you who he is. And I also, you know, I wanted to also say, like, I never thought about it, but you know what? I said, you know what? My elders are right. You have to get to know someone. Ladies and gentlemen, please. If you are interested in someone, please get to know them first. I was young. I was stupid. I liked someone. I would just jump into action, say, I like you, I want to be with you. And then, like, it never worked. It just did not work. So now that I'm wiser, people, please get to know who you're with. Also, you guys, I went through a situation as of recently where one of my fellow associates, you could say someone I know, doesn't really like me. And that's okay. I've been through this a lot. It's nothing new, but what I did differently now compared to before, instead of beating myself up, I had to take a step back and look at the situation. I said, what just happened? After analyzing the situation, I said, you know what? There's nothing I can do. And that's the thing. There's nothing you can do when someone doesn't like you. I used to beat myself up about it. It used to ruin my day. But now that I'm wiser, what I do is I tell God what I'm thankful for. I just list all the things that I'm grateful for. Because I am not going to allow one person to bring me down. I said, look, I'm so blessed. You know, I have a job. I have a cat. I have a family that I like coming home to. I have a scooter. I listed all the things that made me happy and grateful. That's what I do now. And I advise you guys do that. You know, write it down, say it out loud. Be grateful for all the things that make you happy. I don't care. Like, I'm grateful that there's ice cream. I'm grateful to have a computer. I'm grateful to have a phone. It's good to be grateful. Instead of giving the person who hurt you attention, reverse that and give yourself the attention and say, you know what? I'm strong. I made it this far. I'm amazing. Like, I'm going to celebrate myself today. And you know what? When people do not like you, I know it sucks. But once you hear that they don't like you or you sense they don't like you, go find someone you can trust or a family member, someone who is mature and, you know, and who's been through this, like, give you advice. Because I went to people like my sister who's dealt with this. A lot of people have, but you want to be around people who are wise, who are constructive about the situation. I wasn't constructive when I was a kid. I was like a mess when it came to these things. But now that I know, I talk to people who I connect with, who are mature, who are wise, who've been through it, and who handle it correctly. And I was like, you know, you don't have to like me. You don't have to talk to me. You have a good day. I'm going to have a good day. And that's what I choose. I choose to have a good day. And I remember that quote, happiness is a choice. I choose to be happy. And that's how I go now. It's like, there's nothing I can do. And I put my hands in the air. I'm like, you know what? Go ahead. You can hate me all you want. There's nothing I can do. But I can do one thing. I'm going to list everything that I'm grateful for. I know that. I'm going to list every single thing that makes me happy. Because I've made it this far and I'm proud of myself. And no one's going to tell you, like, no one's going to do it for you. You know, that's life. No one's going to do it for you. You're going to have to do it. And my whole point is, it's like, magnify the good. times 1,000. I was talking so much. Oh my God. I was talking so much that I am not doing my skincare. My gosh. Because like a lot of things happened so fast recently that, yeah. I'm so sorry, y'all. I was just talking and just trying to get you through it, honey. I'm just trying to help you. I had moments where I was at the verge of tears. You know, when I was outside, I was at the verge of tears because I had the question like, why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel rejected? And you know, guys, I did a deep dive on like this type of stuff. It's like, but you want to probably look at your childhood. You might want to look at what happened to you as a child. Were your parents there? Were you bullied? All this stuff. What I went through stemmed from childhood. So, and that's what I did. I said, hey, I got to get to the bottom of this because I'm not going to go throughout life beating myself up. This is not healthy. Where is this coming from? Why do I feel this way? And it's still something I'm working towards, but you know, I'm understanding now like it all comes from my childhood, and it's very interesting. But I'm just proud that I look at things so differently compared to before. You know, I question things a lot more than ever. Also, I could say I used to suppress my feelings. When I use the Wishful serum here, I used to suppress my feelings by occupying my time with something else. But now I feel like I can't do that because it's just gonna make things worse. So I don't do that anymore. What I do is I'm honest with myself. I'm like, if I ever go through something, I tell myself like, this is extremely painful for me. And I do my best to piece out and word out why I'm feeling this way. I know people who suppress their feelings and bury themselves in work and end up having a breakdown. It is, to me, not healthy. We have to confront what's going on. What I do is I talk to people I trust, people who are mature and who understand. And I write down too, I journal. I pray. I try to word out and write down like what happened, like why do you feel this way? It's good to be open and vent about how you can't override that. It's gonna stick with you for a long time. I feel like you need to talk to someone, a professional, or someone like, again, people you trust who's been through this. You need strong people, strong supportive people around you, and healthy ways to cope with these types of things. You know, I just went through a really tough time. I haven't cried like this before, you know, but I didn't spend a lot of time over the heartbreak that I faced. I had to accept that we're not a good match, and I had to see the truth is that this man does not align with who I want to be with for the long haul. And that's something I had to accept because I gave this man the benefit of a doubt. But it was just, oh, Augie, what are we doing? Augie, I'm gonna use the Wishful moisturizer here. I hope you find an alternative to, I'd say, like, go out in nature, go take a walk. Go take a beautiful walk by the water. I just went to the water like a few weeks back. That was the most freeing experience I've been around. It was just so freeing and so beautiful. Being around people that embrace you and love you. Take yourself out to lunch. Like, go out. Go have lunch. Like, watch a movie. Celebrate yourself. I think that's where I always tell yourself, you're sitting here crying and they're over there celebrating. They don't see you for you, and they're out here partying with their friends, hanging with other, you know, men or women, whoever your interests are. You cannot sit here for too long. You cannot be sad for too long. You know, we have our share of heartbreak and pain, but This is why you have to believe. Like I always tell people, you have to believe in yourself. You have to vouch for yourself. You have to be there for yourself, because there will be a day where no one will. You can get through this. You just have to take it, I believe, a step at a time. Analyze. You know, if you have to be alone, please honor that. Honor your self-worth. Honor what your body's telling you. You know, I was even shocked, like throughout the years, I was understanding things and just accepting things. And I said, you know what? It's just a day at a time. You got to take it a day at a time. And I have gotten over this person very quickly. You know, usually it would take me a year for one person. Good Lord, never again. You know, there's so many people on this planet. I always tell myself, there's so many people on this planet. And when you see something that isn't what you desire, something that you want in a person, please don't ignore that. That's in front of you for a reason. They're showing you like this person isn't for you. The right person will find you. I'm over it now. And I'm back to me. I'm back to like what I gotta do. My projects are finished. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And I will never put myself second to someone. Like, I value myself. I went through phases where I did put myself very to the last and I got treated horribly, but not this time. I love myself. I respect myself and I honor my body. And whatever, I'm just really in a good place right now, and I'm not perfect, but I've gotten through a lot of things and I'm still working through things, but I'm just grateful. I'm now analyzing and trying to see things for what it is, instead of like, oh my god, my life is over, oh I'm so, you know, like stuff like that would, like, you know, teenage stuff. By the way, that's it for the skincare part. I don't know what you think. Oh, I need a little more lip balm. So I hope this video helps someone out there who's ever going through something. I feel like a lot of people are just going through it. I mean, I get it. Like, I was just there like a couple weeks ago, but again, my approach changed. And valuing yourself, loving yourself. I'm hoping, look, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor. You know, I'm just giving you my take on what I've experienced. And I'm just hoping it can help someone out there, because I've been hearing it out there that people are just going through it. And I get it, but, you know, be grateful. I would say be grateful for what you have. You're breathing. You have a lot of things that a lot of people wish they could have. Like, be grateful. That's all I could say. Like, you don't have to like me. Like I said, you don't have to like me. That's okay. You know, I'm at peace with myself. I like myself, and I'm gonna celebrate yourself. Stop waiting on someone. Like, go take yourself out. Go be with your pets. Go grow. I don't know. Read a book. Have fun. I just want to give some hope and some happiness out there for someone watching this. Like, you're gonna get through this, and you're loved. Thank you for listening. I love you. I'll see you next video. Bye.